What's going on, guys? I already see some peoples are up in here, but I need to close down my torrents for a bit. Otherwise, we're gonna be stuttering along. Okay, so that's done. So we're up in here. What's going on, guys? I got a little drinky drink action. Oh, what am I doing here? So what's up, country? Cletus, Smick, 420 Raziel, if you're still here, Cody, John, how you guys doing? So I just wanted to check out some games up in here on this Swineapple action. You know what I'm saying? Pabst, he's been MIA for a while. Let me turn my phone down. This is a little loud. It's a little loud. Appreciate all you guys who have jumped on on the patron thing. Appreciate it, really do. Helps a brother out quite a bit. So tonight I'm gonna stream for a little while. I got my vape ready. I got my my drink. Ready to go. All I gotta say is yes, the Morgan's in this cup. We are not sponsored by Jack in the Box whatsoever. But dude, I need to move these micro SD cards so I'm not freaking getting them wet. All I gotta say is that Jack in the Box, I don't normally eat there very often, but we just grabbed some food there a little while ago. You know how they have those crazy Coke machines? Digital, which like Five Guys and stuff like that has them. So they have like a special holiday Coke drink in there, Coca-Cola or Coke Zero, and it's like I don't know what they put in it, but myself and my wife tried it, and she was like, "This would taste good with some rum mixed into it." And I was like, "You know what? Let me fill up my cup before we leave, and I'm gonna go stop in the store and get some freaking Captain Morgan." So that's what's up. I'm gonna add some Morgan here little by little. Appreciate that, Justin. So I wanted to check out some arcade games. I don't know what to check out. There was one that I was getting kind of good at, but I don't remember how to play it. That bullfight, it was pretty awesome. Appreciate all you guys stopping in, really do. You could not find the message. I'm gonna check the group again in a moment. It's been a busy day for me, but if you send me a message with your email address, I'll email it to you. I've emailed a couple people, or a few anyway, earlier today. What up, Dave? So let's check some stuff out. Oh, why did I scroll over? I am using an Xbox 360 controller. It's probably one of the more popular controllers to use on the Pi, but in all honesty, I have very rarely used a Xbox controller on the Pi. So this is I usually use like an 8-bit-do or something else. How can you be a patron? There's a link in the description. Patreon.com/Madlittlepixel. You can jump into that. How about some Sasumi Mile? What? There we go. Pap's got the link up. Appreciate that. What up, DJ Echo? Let me see. We gotta peep some stuff out. What was that one? I played it before. Bullfight. Let me check that out real quick. Craig, awesome, dude. Yeah, those are pretty good controllers. I have a couple actually. Alright, let me see if I remember how to do this. Okay. Oh, crap, he gored me. He gored me. This game is really fun. I know I discovered this on a stream a while back, but I played it like here and there. Sasumi Mile Smile, is that an arcade game? I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. Crap. I wasn't looking. I need a few more sips and then I'll be ready to play. Yeah, I've seen plenty of those. Pretty crazy stuff. Alright, I'm not feeling this. We gotta play something else. This is a good game though. It's going on my oops. I just accidentally added something I didn't want to add, but whatever. Jax P, Mr. Balls. You lost video. We shouldn't be losing no video here, man. Let me see here. Is that whatever that Sasumi? It's probably not on this one though, because it doesn't sound familiar. I really don't think it's on here. But if it's on here, we'll play it. No. No, it's not. Blue Thunder. Saw someone said they didn't. See, if somebody finds like anything that doesn't work, let me know. Blue Thunder, that does not make sense. Is it an arcade game? Because if it's an arcade game, I really hope not, because I've gone through those multiple times. It's not an arcade game. Let's go to all games and see what that is. I don't whenever I do any of this stuff, I don't test consoles for the most part unless somebody gives me the heads up. Which the last time, you know, like Drew Talks, a couple other people told me some Sega games that weren't working, and I took care of that. Yeah, I don't see no Blue Thunder up on here. What up, Bori? Ahmad from Perth, Western Australia. I'll have to, yeah, whatever it is, let me know. I'll double check it. But we should just get back into some arcade games. We do have a couple Daphne games, Dragon's Lair 2, which are really fun but frustrating. I don't have my controls set up for it though. I mean, I could use keyboard, but I don't want to. Oh, is this the female wrestling game? Wait a minute. Let me back out and start this up again. Did that say a female wrestling game starring some very ugly women? That's kind of rude. Damn. Cannot find launcher error. I'm not gonna, at this time, I'm not gonna I'm not going to troubleshoot hyperspin stuff on this stream. Damn, that chick's ugly. Because cannot find launcher. It could be a couple different issues, and I don't know specifically what it is for you. Rolling Thunder 2. All right, well, we got to get back into this game. Let me check. Rolling Thunder 2. Let me make sure I got my keyboard plugged in. And I have this running off of the burned image, so this is not the original one I was messing with. Let me see. Why is that? Oops. All right, we're gonna figure that one out real quick. So it was originally on 2003. What is the name? Rolling Thunder 2. Let me double check that. It's a MAME ROM. There should be no issue, but let me double check something. All right, now I'm bothered that this isn't functioning at the moment. I don't know, maybe on my ass. I'm not sure. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this real quick and then document whatever the heck happened. Come on, bitch, open up. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Just trying to document something. What is this game anyway? If somebody oh. What up, Alvaro? Oh man, this control scheme does not feel right. Pressing the Y button to jump, and then the B button to shoot. I should have like little intermission videos that I have queued up. But that's all right. We're in it to win it, guys. What the hell? Dang, just one punch to the face and I'm done? I don't know what's up with this. That 2 terabyte will fit on a 2 terabyte drive because it's not exactly 2 terabytes. Come on, man. Ah! Come on, I'm like shooting him or something. What's going on up in there? What the hell's the point of going into the door? I'm like wasting my bullets. Shoot him in the kneecap. That would kill him. Is that guy cranking one out under there? Did you see him? Oh my god. Dude. What up, operative? How the hell? There we go. Is there bullets in here? Yes, there's bullets in there. Oh, she got me. Alright, I'm gonna test something else out. Moon Patrol? That one I know. I played that one a bunch. I'm pretty sure, if I'm thinking of the right one. Yeah, I remember this. Does it not load up? Hold on. M Patrol. Let me double check. If I fix anything, I'm going to put out a quick fix for some of this stuff. But let's find out. Let me see what emulator this is using. MAME 2010, that might be the problem, but let me try to launch it. Well, there we go. MAME 2010, it does run. Any others? I remember playing this a bunch. I don't know why it wouldn't load up. I think I even tested this on a stream. Oh! Is it a turd on the walkway there? What's going on here? Oh. Solar Warrior? I'll have to check. I don't know. It's kind of tough to remember everything. Any others you want me to check out? Puyan, the Furbaka, yeah. Solar Warrior. Let's see if that's on here. I'm not seeing it. What is Solar Warrior? Not a, well, I'll describe later, but I won't do a video, but I'll do a post. Oh my god. Random question. How do you pick other characters on Simpsons Arcade? You play the two-player version. Watch. Aye. is it Simpsons or The Simpsons? It's The Simpsons, right? So like on here, like I put, oh, come on, stop shifting over. So I don't like the D-pad on the Xbox controller. So like here, like the Simpsons 2-player and the Simpsons 4-player, if you play the 4-player version, you can't select your character. If you play the 2-player version, which I'm pretty positive this is the 2-player version, that's why I named it the 2-player version, it'll let you select your character. Did you get one of the PC? No. EXF Mario 3, what? So you see here, you can, on the 2-player version, you can pick. What's up, Virgil? So I hope that helped, who asked it. Jay. You have to make sure you have the 2-player version. Some of the games, if you go into like the game settings, will let you change it to the 2-player version. If you go into like the diagnostics or whatever. But some people don't want to mess around. In the 4-player version, it depends. Like you can go into the whatever it's called. I don't even remember. But typically with the 4-player, yeah, I mean, nobody wants to see. There's ways around it, like everybody's saying. You can change your controller. You can do some edit stuff. Sometimes there is a diagnostics that you can get into. What up, Isaiah and Elijah? Yeah, Daphne, you have to configure. But let me see. XY. Let me see. There's. Is it in here? Let me see. So diagnostic input, hold start. Let's see if that works. Okay, let me see if this will let you, because some games will let you change which version it is. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I'd never use the Xbox controller. Let me see. ROM check, screen check, color check, I/O check, music check, sound check, start button without coin, game options. So it might be in there. Let's see. 1 coin, number of players. So I'm not sure if that's going to do it, because it was already set to 2 players. Let's see. It was set to 2 players, but I just put it to 4. Let me check. Difficulty normal, sound and attract mode on, video screen flip normal, and then factory settings. What up, Josh? Let me see if that did anything. Because like I said, some of these games have that. But I don't... This one's not looking like it does. Let me see. Put it to 1 player and see what happens. If it does anything. This game could just be one of them where you can't change that. I don't know. That's funny, Virgil. No, it's not doing anything on this. So, like I said, some games have that option, some do not. If you go into the diagnostics like we just did, which you just go in the RetroArch quick menu and then go down there and make sure you set whatever button. It's typically hold start. But otherwise, you just got to make sure you have the 2-player version of the game to make it simple without having to do any crazy stuff. But yeah, the character select is based on the controller port. But like I was saying, some of these, like I have the 2-player and the 4-player. 2-player, you can select your character. 4-player depends on the controller, you know, what port it's in or what player it's assigned to. Some of those 4-player games and 2-player games that have 4-player versions have in the diagnostics where you can change it, but it didn't look like The Simpsons was doing anything. But the 2-player one does let you select. I can't think of an example. I know I've seen it. I know I've seen it before, but yeah, it's all good, Josh. I think I've repeated it like 3 times already. How are you renaming them? You just edit the metadata. So, for example, like I changed the names to these. Like Gauntlet, I have a 2 and 4 player, and you see the main event, I have a 2 and 4 player. So I changed the name by going into edit metadata, and then on the name, you just hit enter with a keyboard. And then there you go. And then you go down to save. Once you back out, you have now changed the name of your game. Pretty simple, I think. I don't want to leave it as Simpsons Suck, but you know what I'm saying here. But that's a good way to change some things if the naming's not right. Stuff like that. So it does help. But like I said, you see I do have like 2-player and 4-player main event to try to make it, you know, options that are easy to not have to mess around with anyway. Yeah, I need to get a 64 gigabyte card. There's some stuff I want to do with it. Don't know what's up with that. Let me see, what else? Let's try Truxton. And any of these, like, okay, for example, there's like 100, I think, or not 100, 1,000. What am I saying, 100? And then another thing, like some people don't like bezels, but you can easily turn them off just by going into RetroArch. So like I press select and X to get into RetroArch, and then I go to settings, on-screen display, on-screen overlay, and then you can go to preset and change them depending upon what overlays you have on your system. But then the other thing, you can go to display overlay on and turn it off. And then if you go to save core overrides for FB Alpha, for example, it'll save it to where they're not on anymore. So you would go down to here. If you do save game, that game won't have it anymore. If you go to save core, everything in FB Alpha will not have it any longer. But I don't want to do that. But that is an option. And then the other thing with shaders, for example, in quick menu, if you go down the shaders, if you just select stock, it just takes it off. And then you go to apply. It takes a second, and then it applies it. And now you no longer have the shader. You save the same thing, core, whatever. Yeah, I posted a video on that before. But like as you see here, we don't have any bezels anymore. We don't have shaders. That's how you turn it on and off. I've done videos on that before. I'll show you right now. It's the same exact thing as what we did for the Simpsons game. But let me go ahead and go over there. You want to turn blood on? I did a video on turning blood on before for Neo Geo. Pretty simple. So Metal Slug. Let's go to Metal Slug. Just go to the first one. So once your game is booted up, you should just be able to hold start. The ETA Prime bezel. I forgot I saved that, huh? But, yeah, there's a couple games in here that have the ETA Prime bezels on that Phil put out. So, yeah, you would hold start and go to the software dips, setting up the cabinet, blood on. Oops. You can, you know, add some extra players. Bam. Change the difficulty, all that stuff. Coin 1 credit. This is kind of cool if you're setting up an actual machine. But there we go. Let's check it out. Blood should be on now. Just hold start to go into diagnostic on Neo Geo. Don't think you have to set that up to work. It just should work. Add some more Morgan to that. Let me move this keyboard. Got a keyboard in my crotch. Oh shit, I'm spilling stuff. Sorry, Cinnamora. Now you know how the arcade used to get all your money. Yeah, that's what they did. They could have changed the difficulty, but you would see on Neo Geo games, it would tell you the difficulty on the bottom. It would tell you the difficulty, so you could tell if they changed it. And I remember being in arcades where they did change it, because stock should be level 4 on Neo Geo games, but I've seen them bump them up years ago, trying to get more quarters out of your ass. Nothing's too late, man. But everything I do is available to everybody, but I just wanted to show some appreciation to those that have supported me. So if you're patient, you know, there'll be some stuff out there soon enough anyway. But if people go to Patreon, if they join, you know, no pressure, you don't have to. It does help me out quite a bit, but if you go there, if you're a patron, there's a post that has the link that you immediately have access to. God, these games were so fun back in the day, but yeah, you would spend a lot of quarters. Damn it. Yeah, I really need to. I don't like using the Xbox controller, but that's all right. What's the best MAME? There's everything's going to be different. You got to have the proper ROM sets. Is one of the concerns and one of the issues. And then even then, like, it's just all going to depend. Like, I use MAME 2003 and MAME 2010, but then I also use LibRetro core. You know, they're all LibRetro cores that I'm using, emulators anyway. But I'll use FB Alpha and FB Alpha 2012, and then, you know, LibRetro MAME 2003 and 2010, and just make sure the games run. You know, I have several different variations of configuration files from the past year that I just manipulate, because things change too when the when the emulators are updated. So you can have a full working ROM set of arcade games, and then then there's an update to MAME or FB Alpha, and you update it, and then you start playing your games and they don't load up anymore. That's happened to me plenty of times, and I try to avoid it the best I can by not updating the emulators unless I know there's something I need or something is fixed or compatibility issues are fixed, stuff like that. And then it's worth it to me, and I go back through, double check everything, make sure everything's set. But there's no right or wrong answer to what MAME to use. It just depends on the game and the ROM set you're using. Oh, that's straight freaking rum, man. That's straight. Ooh. That was straight rum, bro. Oh, man, I don't think I ever told the story, and I'm probably not going to tell it now, but I broke my 2 front teeth in half because of Captain Morgan, and I typically don't drink it, but that was a good, like 17 years ago. What up, Omni-Slash? For the longest time, Captain Morgan would make me feel sick just by smelling it. But not anymore. Even though it has been a long time since I've had Captain Morgan. So there's that. That's how you do that. Any other questions concerning the trick to doing a backslash? Controls, I don't know. I'm not 100%. I always change my keyboard usually. That was harsh. Operation Wolf. Let's peep out. I typically don't. The Kraken, yeah, that's like Sailor Jerry, and the that Kraken one is good. Those are what I drank for the longest time, because I could not drink Captain Morgan because I was so addicted to it.
Operation initiated.
Like with the shortcut stuff like that, I can't really. I'm one of those people where unless I'm doing it, I can't think. So you need to figure out how to do a backslash. A backslash. What the shortcut is for backslash. Dude, what the heck was it? I don't ever have to do a backslash, man. Use the... Oh. Let's try that again. Use the and symbol. What controller would you suggest for your Pi? In all honesty, I mean, I'll use 8-bit though, but most of the time if I'm actually playing the Pi, I use an arcade stick, but that's just me because I don't really I don't know what's up with that. You just go into Raspi configs and change your keyboard, man. I don't know. Manual, it doesn't really matter. I mean, whatever helps me out. It doesn't, you know, so I haven't locked it to any particular amount. Yeah, I'm lost on that Pabst at the moment. But I know if you just change your keyboard, you'll be fine. Not your physical keyboard. Yeah, I can't think of it right now. Because I don't think I rarely ever have to use that. But if I'm editing stuff, I'm usually editing through SSH or WinSCP, whatever. Hey bro, where do the image for MAME go? What do you mean, Damien? What are you trying to do? They're probably they don't work, the CHD files or whatever. And if you find any that work, they don't run well, or they just run slow or screwed up. I need that soda right there. Oh. It's time to shoot him down. Really wasn't paying attention. Really wasn't paying attention. Have I looked at using a Wiimote for gun games? No, I have not. You can use, you know, an air mouse and stuff like that. But for me, it's like, you know, to have a cheap solution like using a Wiimote or an air mouse, it just I don't see the appeal for me. I'd rather have an actual like gun type controller. So I've not really done that. Hans, what up, man? Salutes from Peru. What up? But yeah, I have not messed with it. I know the Ultimark, whatever those guns are called, I can't remember right now. But those work. You know, you got some setup to do, but they work. Try Spider-Man Arcade. All right, give me a second. I don't mess with what the hell, man? Did my game just like glitch the frick out? This doesn't seem right. Played with any N64 texture packs. I have not really played too much with stuff like that. There's something wrong with this game. As I own a Nintendo 64 with like all the games I would ever want to play, so I don't really mess with it too much, since it's kind of spotty to begin with. Let me see something here. I don't like that. That's not working for me. There's something wrong with that game. Very wrong, and I never noticed it because I don't think I ever played it on here. But if there are any issues, because when I test games, I don't actually play them. I just boot them up. Sometimes I do. So I take that back. Sometimes I do play them, but most of them I just boot them up and make sure I can enter coins and start the game. And then I exit out, because otherwise you'll be there forever. Let me see, what is this? No, that's not what I want. Alt Beast. Okay, that's the right one. Should be nothing wrong. Let me try this out. Cause that was glitched the hell out, man. That was not playing properly right there. Romaine, yep. Yeah, this is not right, man. What the hell's going on here? Shit is not working. That is not right, man. That is definitely not right. Let me see. I'm going to try something different right now. Alright, let me try that game again. Wow. We need a Pi 4. What would you like to see in next Retro Pi updates? The music option from within Emulation Station to, you know, play music or turn music off, that kind of thing. As far as like a basic update, that's something. Yeah, I've tried Pandora's boxes. I have a Pandora's box. Power up, mofo. Why the hell? Give me that. I like the Pandora's box. Like, you know, if you buy like one that's set up in an arcade stick, I mean, oh crap, he freaking messed me up. The arcade sticks are usually not great, but I mean, not bad. You can always upgrade them. And the prices are going down on them quite a bit. So that's definitely cool. But, you know, really make sure you're actually getting a Pandora's box and not some clone that's not Pandora. No, I'm documenting stuff. If I'm having an issue or like the couple issues that people brought up, which I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm changing some stuff behind the scenes on my PC. And I'm documenting what I did to let people know. But no, I'm not only restarting the game. So what did I do here? I changed to FB Alpha. Let me put that. New. Boom! Does this run on a Pi Zero? No, it does not. Yeah, these are like Altered Beast, just starting it and then being like, okay, I could put coins in and start the game. And you saw, like, the game runs. Or it runs fine now. After I did a couple things, but when you're testing, there is no possible way. This would take a year for me. 1,001 games to test every single one and play through them. Your backs. Oh, you got it working. Sweet, nice, Pabst. But to like play each game individually is kind of a pain in the ass. I start them up and make sure I can hear the music, and a lot of the games, if they're, you know, certain games that I know run, as long as they start up, I can insert a coin, start the game, and the sound sounds right. I'm good. Tested, it passes the test. Some games I really double check like the speed of them and stuff like that. But you saw like that one, Altered Beast, it started out perfectly fine, and then it was like probably some kind of anti like thing to make it so the game didn't run. I don't know. That was weird. Like, because it just slows to a crawl, even though you're controlling the character the same speed and your moves are the same, but the enemies just freeze on the screen. The screen's going like freaking, you know, an inch an hour type of thing. That's crazy. Never noticed that. So that's a good thing. I'm documenting some of this stuff so people will know. It's just kind of weird that kind of stuff happens. Like that, like with Altered Beast anyway. Kind of weird. Let me see. B-Rap Boys. Cannot get enough of B-Rap Boys. That is for sure. Anything else? You said Spider-Man? Is Spider-Man even on here? I don't even know. I don't remember Spider-Man being on here. That'd probably be something I should know. There is no Spider-Man on here. Is there a problem typically with Spider-Man? You know, through MAME or whatever? So I'll test it right now. I'll see what I can figure out if there's an issue. So I think I've heard people mention Spider-Man before, but I do not have Spider-Man on here. But I can put it on here and try it out to see. Which is just basic Spider-Man, because there's a few Spider-Man arcade games, it looks like. But let's see. Spider-Man. That's got a weird name. I don't think that's it. Eight-bit though and GameSir don't work with my images. Sure they do. I've used them. It's just the original Spider-Man. Let me see if I can, because I have a couple different versions I'm looking at, and I'm not sure what's what, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna pop one on here and just see, because I don't know if this is the one you're talking about, but let me throw it on here, and then I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see what to do. The name is S-Man. Okay, let me see. Let's go this way, man. Probably should be a lot quicker. I mean, I can't guarantee I'll figure it out, but I'm gonna see what to do. So there's nothing dedicated to it. Let me try. Mortal Kombat works. So that one's not cool. Let me try an earlier version. I'm gonna try an earlier version of that game, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Because there's Spider-Man, and then there's Spider-Man versus the Kingpin, and then there's Spider-Man the video game. So there's like a handful of Spider-Man games. I don't even know if I'm even, I'm just looking at the name of the game. It could be like something weird. But I'm gonna toss this bad boy on here and check her out. All right. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm not finding one that's listed like that, so this might be it, though. I don't know. Let me see. What was the name of the one I just added? It might be the one you're talking about. But it might not be as well, but I'm going to try to find out. Yeah, Brian, that's the one that I have. You got 6 Pac-Man arcades, but no game boards. Want to use pies for? I would definitely, a pie works. A PC would be cool too, but if you want to keep it cheap, restoring them and setting something up, a pie would definitely work great. Let's see if this is. I don't think the sound is good. Sound is garbage. Is this the game you're talking about, though? Because if it is, there might be a different version. And if there is, I will try it. But so far, this isn't going to work. Spider-Man. Yeah, this is not working. Let me see if I could figure out a different version. Oh, another strong sip of Morgan, man. Okay, let's try that again. I mean, I've never messed with this, but it doesn't seem like a game that shouldn't work. Let's see. If nobody's getting it to work, then there's probably nothing that we could do, because I only see a handful of versions of this, and I'm sure everybody has tried. I mean, this could have been a game that I tried before and just deleted it because it didn't work. But if it's not going to play properly. Spider-Man is on every crappy image. I mean, 'cause a lot of times we just throw, arcade sets on there. That's what's different with this is I'd gone through like a shit ton of times trying it out. That shit ain't working. What did I have this one set to? MAME 2010. I mean, these are both the same ROM, though, so it's essentially the same ROM, so it's probably just not going to frickin' work. Boot it up, but it's probably going to sound like crap and play real slow. Spider-Man. Yeah, this is garbage. I wonder why. I mean, maybe there'd be some more luck with a non-lib retro core MAME, but I don't have the patience for that, so It's the last one you cannot get working. I feel you on that, man. That might be something to revisit at a later date. Because I don't want to test it on non-Libretro emulators, but I might at another time. Where's that other crappy one that I threw on here? There it is. Nice, Pabst. Yeah. Oh, one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Any other games you want me to try out? I'll check out whatever or try to test a game that's not on here. What was the one that somebody kept telling me that was on another image? Because I'll try out whatever. Turn my side volume down. I don't want to wear headphones, man. I'm tired of wearing headphones. Got them all. Boom. Go Smile. Okay. If you said it was on something else that I'd done before, then I got it. I hate these little punks. Come on, man. Come on, bro. There we go. I think Mortal Kombat 3 is the only one that's like runs slow. But it's going to be one of the MAMEs. I think MAME 2003. But Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 run, you know, perfectly pretty much. But Mortal Kombat 3 can be a little slow. But I mean, I think people would rather play Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 than just standard Mortal Kombat 3. I think. Oh, snap. I just got all the potions all in one. Solar Warrior. And that Go-Go Mile. Just lost it all. Hold on, let me see. What is this? Go Smile. Let me see. I'm looking. What was the other name of it? Sasumi Mile Smile? Sasumi? That's what I need to look for. Come on. I think I know this. Let me see. Ah, shit. Okay, let me try this. Let me try this game. See if she boots. She should boot. What's everyone's favorite arcade game? Man, mine is probably Snow Brothers, Sunset Riders, Blood Brothers. I don't know. There's so many for me, but those are some of my tops. Bad Dudes. I love Bad Dudes. Sunset Riders is sick. I guess I screwed up. Why did I add that to my favorites? X-Men. Those are all great games. Very awesome. Metal Slug 4. There was a boxing game back in, I think, like the early, maybe mid-90s. I don't remember who it was by. Maybe Sega. But it was like a dual arcade where it was two machines. And it was two joysticks. And they had like these guards that went around your hands that kind of looked like they were gloves. And you would fight like that with the sticks. And, you know, bob and weave and uppercut. And just depending on where you hit the joysticks. I loved that game. I would go play that all the time. I would sweat my ass off playing that game. Cannot remember what it was called. If anybody knows what that game was called, let me know, because that game was dope. Come on, man. What the hell was the name of this game that I just added? Oh, man, I'm looking for Sasumi, but the ROM is... my God, man. I'm an idiot. Sorry. It's Go-Go. God. See if that loads up. Title Fight, is that what it's called? It might be. Let me double check. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. That's the machine. Love that game. Spent a lot of money. I would play it and just beat it every time, and it was a Sega game too. The game was a lot of fun. Fuki. Mile and Yard are pursuing their dreams, yo. They had long been on a journey in order to make their what? Hang around the egg alley. Go towards the entrance. The enemy cannot enter egg alley. Okay. I have no freaking clue. Oh, I get it.
Start.
Get out of egg alley.
Hi, here, you'll need this.
Come on. Get out of here. Oh, snap. 32 gigabytes, Adam.
Start.
Oh, shoot. I screwed up. Oh, crap. I got scared. I just got scared. Oh, shoot.
You'll need this.
This, yeah, I thought this looked a little cheesy at first, but I could see how, give me that. I could see how this is addicting. This is pretty interesting. shoot.
Hi, here, you'll need this.
I got a special, what? Got him! Pretty soon, man. Pretty soon, Adam. It's already... Oh, I wasn't paying attention to those crabs, man. It was already put out for some people. Oh, I thought he could, like, squeeze through there. Oh, you saw that.
Here, you'll need this.
Hey now. This is kind of cool. This is definitely kind of cool. Oh. Oh, what did I do? I just reset the game, man. What did I do? I accidentally hit select and an A or B. Damn it. This game is called Go-Go Mile Smile. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool game. What was the other one? Solar Warrior, which is not on here, I don't believe. I don't know. I think we already checked, but if it's not, I'll throw it on and check it out. No, it was not. That's a small game. Pretty cool. We'll check that out. Appreciate you guys all jumping into the stream, checking stuff out. You guys are helping me out, you know, with some of this testing and I guess additions. But you know, we'll see if what we can do with this stuff. POW, I love POW. Did I not put that on here, or is it in the, or is it misclassified? Let's just go down the list. Defend my Sega Saturn. I gotta defend my Sega Saturn. It's getting a little dirty, man. Oh, you little punks. CRTs are heavy. I watched a video where some guy like was stealing a CRT from somebody's like house, and they were burglarizing the house, right? And it was like in the second floor, and he tried like hoisting it out of like a window on the second floor, and he fell out of the window, and then the CRT fell on top of him. And I was like, oh my god, that's freaking hilarious. Thing had to weigh a couple 100 pounds. Son of a... See, that's why I like doing these streams, because people bring up games that I'm not familiar with and are freaking awesome. Oh, God. POW. I gotta check if POW's on here, because I know a lot of times people wind up putting POW either in arcade or they put it they put it in Neo Geo. Oh snap, I had to drop this. I'll just have to scrape this another way. Yeah, screen down. Solar Warrior. We'll have to check that out. POW, let me see. POW, Prisoner of War, it's on here. Yeah, I had POW on the NES, and I loved it. I loved it in arcade too. POW is an awesome game. I think I mean I played it more on the NES, to be honest, but I did play it in arcade quite a bit. I know it was one of the arcades I stopped on in my arcade video. Or not my, it wasn't an arcade video, but the Pinball Museum video that I did, the little walkthrough. Which we're going to try to get some more content from that place next year. But I know I stopped on that arcade machine. Oh my god. Damn, dude, it's like they hit you once and like half your life is gone. Man, you really need to play this with 2 players. Bayou Billy. I don't remember owning Bayou Billy, but I remember renting it a bunch of times. You hitting up the retro show in Pomona. I'm going to go to, yes, the Retro City Festival. Is that what you're talking about? Retro City Festival on January 20th, 21st, or whatever it is? Because, yes, I'm going to that. The Southern California Gaming Expo, not going to that. The one that's at Frank & Sons in City of Industry. But Retro City Festival, I'm going to be there. All these military guys, and none of them have weapons other than some knives. Let's go. Oh, you got a grenade, huh? Get out of here. I've never been to the Southern California Gaming Expo. Yeah, Final Fight's on here, I'm pretty sure. The Retro City Festival, I could see being in the convention halls or the whatever at Pomona, because it's built for that kind of stuff. But at Frankenson's, like, where are they going to do the gaming expo there? Because Frankenson's is, I mean, it's a big place, but it's full of vendors. And I don't know where they're going to do it. I just don't get the how that's going to work. I know there's going to be a lot of people there, but it's just kind of like, why the hell are in the gaming area, like the where they play Magic the Gathering and Pokemon? Right now, I'm only sipping on Morgan. I'm not drinking it with anything else. Oy. I mean, that's kind of lame if that's how they're going to do it. I go to Frankenson's all the damn time. But, yeah, I don't want to have to park at Carl's Jr. and walk all the way up there. Which is like a mile away. It's even going to Frankenson's, which is really cool and fun. It used to be a lot more fun, like, 15 years ago when not as many people went, but I never knew about Frankenson's. I mean, I've known about it for a long time. But if I remember correctly, I think it was like in maybe the early 2000s or something. Maybe like, I don't think it was the late 90s. Probably early 2000s when I was working. I remember my schedule got changed at work. And I used to go to Friday Night Magic like all the damn time, and I took it very serious. And my boss, I explained to him, like, hey man, like, I'm trying to do something here, you know what I mean? You just changed my schedule. I can't go to Friday Night Magic. And it was kind of funny, like, he knew exactly what I was talking about. He was like, oh, they play that over at Frankenson's. I'm like, what the hell is Frankenson's? And that's when he, like, explained it to me and told me where it was. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta go check it out. But yeah, and he did wind up adjusting my schedule so I can make it to Friday Night Magic, which was really cool of him at the time. Because I was like, serious, man, I gotta go play, dude. I just recently sold the rest of my Magic the Gathering stuff on eBay probably a month ago. Like, I'm completely done with physical Magic the Gathering. I still play Magic the Gathering online, but as far as physical Magic, I just seriously a month ago sold everything that I had left. Well, to be honest, one deck I still own, but that's it. Yeah, it's all pop figure sellers. A lot of junk. Some cool stuff, like some of the video game vendors, like the retro gaming people, are cool. The Super Video Game Bros, which they have a store in Diamond Bar, they're cool. I like checking out their stuff at Frankenson's, because sometimes they have, stuff they don't have in their shops. Did I have anything good? Nothing crazy. All my crazy stuff I sold like probably in like 2007 or 8, which I shouldn't have, which was Power 9, everything minus one of the Moxes. I don't remember which one, but I had like 8 of the Power 9 cards, and I actually had doubles on a couple of them. A bunch of revised dual lands, a couple unlimited dual lands, and a bunch of other stuff that was worth money. A bunch of mana drains and all that kind of stuff. And I sold everything for like $5,000. Well, at least the Power 9 stuff at the time, plus a bunch of the other rares, I sold for about $5,000. If I would have held on to them, I probably would have got five times that amount now for the condition they were in, because they were only used in Type 2 or Legacy, whatever the hell you called it. Right now I don't have any shaders on. I turned them off a little while ago. Yeah, I sold off my Magic the Gathering online collection several times, but I probably spent like $50,000 playing that fucking game. I still play it, but not to that extent. I just can't get that Magic the Gathering itch out of my blood. But I don't have the time, and I can't afford it. So, like on Magic the Gathering Online, I like playing Pauper. Even though Pauper is not cheap, even though that's what the original intention of Pauper was. Now to have like, I mean, a viable Pauper deck, you're still gonna spend, you know, maybe $100. You know, you could probably get away with a little less, but it used to be a lot cheaper to play Pauper. And I'll play Modern a little bit. I do not play Standard. Like anybody who's into Magic, I do not play Standard. I might do pre-release events and stuff like that just to have a little fun, but I will not construct a Standard deck, even on Magic Online. I don't have the money for that shit. Don't have the money to keep up. I remember the other card game I used to really be into when I was a youngster was Overpower, Marvel Overpower. That game was fun. Yeah, I went to extreme debt because of the game. I'm a lot more responsible now than I was then. I mean, even normal physical Magic, I spent tons of money, man. Tons of money. I never played HeroClix, even though I owned some, just because I thought it was interesting. But I always peeped them out. I know it's still a game going on now, but it's not as popular as it used to be. Overpower was the shit. I just remember loving that game, but it was so like unbalanced. You still have the complete first set of Overpower. The only card that I ever kept was from the original Star Wars trading card game, which was Darth Vader. Which I wonder if that thing's worth anything, because when it was out, it was worth like upwards of $100 when I first got it. And I still have it, the limited edition Darth Vader. So I was so like happy that I got it, because I had an unlimited version, and I never, you know, I used it if I was using a deck, but when I got the limited version, let me see if that card's like even on eBay. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. It's like from back in the 90s. I don't remember what the heck. Oh, wow. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that a little deeper another time, but I still got it. Later, Josh. All your money went into paintball. I was into paintball a little bit, but that and airsoft more so than paintball, but never got like too crazy where I spent an overabundance of money. Man, look at all these weapons in the corner. What is this? Give me that. Your money's going into buying Saturn games. My money was going into buying Saturn games too a little bit. But I've been like making my own repros. Which like I have like an earlier one that I put together. So I have a bunch of Saturn legit games, but right here I have like a Panzer Dragoon 2 repro that I put together. Still trying to work out some stuff as far as the case goes, but I just been making my own repros. I'm like, I don't want to spend any money, so I'm not going to. If I could afford to, I probably would. I would just mod it pseudo Saturn. I mean, if you do pseudo Saturn yourself, I mean, I wouldn't put together. I wouldn't put together a pseudo Saturn setup yourself because you could risk damaging the system. So, like these people who charge for pseudo Saturns and they upcharge for the cart, I think it's fine because you don't have to risk possibly damaging your Saturn or opening it up to make the cart. But I prefer actual modded system myself, because then with the modded system, like I don't have to have a cart in the back to use pseudo Saturn. I can still use like my legitimate, 4 megabyte Sega Saturn, RAM cart and my memory cart. Like I can still use these legitimate Sega Saturn carts that I have versus, yeah, you can use, an Action Replay still with pseudo Saturn and have access to all that. But I like using the original carts just because I have them. No, if most of the pseudo carts are set up to where you have the 4 meg RAM cart, I would just buy one off of eBay. There's a guy that's legitimate that sells them. If you just look up pseudo Saturn and you I can't remember what he was charging. I think like $48. And if you look at his description, he tells you like, hey, let me know if you have a Japanese Saturn or a US Saturn because I need to set it up properly for a Japanese Saturn for it to work. So he's the only one I've seen that advertises that way. So if you want to say a pseudo Saturn, I would go that way. If you want to get it modded, there's Facebook groups out there that do it, and there are services that you can find. Let me find this guy if I can find it. I don't remember. Let me see if I can find him. But there was a guy, I think he offers the service. Not finding him. Oh, here we go. Sega, no, that's Dreamcast mod. I'm pretty sure he does the Saturn mod too. Sega Saturn mod. So this guy, he's in California in Santa Barbara. You can make an offer to him. He doesn't stick necessarily to his price, but you can get him down. But this guy, he's the one that I got mine modded from, or my setup, for a very reasonable price, in my opinion. Oh, Galaga. Love me some Galaga. Yeah, smash it, guys. Man, I'm tired, man. I think it was these last few late nights freaking staying up working on some Swineapple stuff. Let me see what to do. Yeah, that guy's a good guy. He works with you, man. You can get him down a little bit if you really want. The shader that I like is not the stock shader. This is the CRT Pi curvature. No problem, Omni Slash. I used to pump quarters into this too. No, I don't want to kill that last dude. Ah, I killed him, damn it. That was close. Got him, alright. Later, Country Cletus. Damn it. If I wouldn't have sucked on the first level, this would not have happened. All right, we need to reset and try that again. But Omni Slash, yeah, collecting legit, it's, I mean, if you're really into that, then that's one thing. Yeah, it is off. What the hell? I never noticed that. But if you're down with just, like, either burning your games or getting repros, I like doing the repros that I got going on, which I've been putting them together myself. And it's just like the real thing. So I want to play the games. I don't want to necessarily collect them, even though I do have, like, all of the Street Fighters legit, other than Street Fighter Alpha 3, because it's so damn expensive for the Saturn. But, you know, I have X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel, all that good stuff. Joust, yeah, Joust is on here. Yeah, I'm wondering why the high score is not looking right. FB Alpha, that's not cool, bro. I mean, the game's playable, but the high score is not showing correctly. Let's use the ETA Prime vertical. So some of the imports are cheaper than buying US release, but then some of them are just as expensive. But like some of the Street Fighters and whatnot are cheaper. Why is this like I have turbo on? I'm gonna do a video on printing the repros, but I'm using an inkjet printer, and then I'm putting a coating of acrylic UV protectant paint on top. But I'm going to do a video showing the whole process of what I do. Take me away! Take me away. But yeah, Joust is on here. I remember thoroughly like going through Joust, so I'd be surprised if something's wrong with that. Oh my god. Did you see that crap? Why is it shooting 2 freaking bullets? Oh my god. Oh my god. That like... Yeah, 270 for Street Fighter 03. Yup. I've seen some for even more than that. Why am I like... Why am I in like turbo? There is no turbo enabled. It's like you can't play it like this. I mean, you could, but I don't want to play it like this. Where I tap the button once and it shoots 2 bullets. There's something wrong here, man. There's something wrong. There is something wrong going on up in here, and I do not like it because it's one of my favorite games. And this game, I have played it perfectly fine before. Namco Midway. Oh my god, this is upsetting. We got to fix this. Because there's seriously got to be an issue here. Let me double check something. That was just weird. I don't know why it's shooting 2 bullets. That is not cool, man. Let me see if that fixed it, though. If you... There's a couple sites, like a RetroPie thing. Let me look it up. Let me just double check this, and I'll put a link. This one's still doing it, but not, like... Yeah, it's still doing it, man. Is it my button sticking? Well, let me take a look at this, because this is annoying the crap out of me. Unless it's just my controller, but I don't think so. Okay, here you go. This will have the this has the ROM sets and whatnot. The high scores are looking funky on this version too, bro. But let me see, because I don't think when I was playing... No, and it's not... You know what I wonder? I wonder... Sorry, guys. I just got to figure this out. It's like on auto fire. Like if I just hold the button, this game should not. You're supposed to press the button every time you fire. If I just hold it, it's shooting. But in the other version, or running under the other emulator, it was working fine. But the high score was funked up. And so this little trick you cannot do unless you catch him at an angle, I guess. This is just not cool, man. There's something wrong with this ROM. Where it just like auto fired and double shot. Like this doesn't make sense. Because now I just got double shot enabled. And it, you know, yeah, it makes it easier a little bit, but it doesn't play the way I want to play it. Damn. See, you can't even do the bonus round properly. Oh my god. And I guess you could, but it's like the timing is off since it's like double shotting. That kind of annoys me though. I don't want to play this game that way. Because you would imagine, I guess it would make it easier, but for me it's making it a little harder because this is not the way I play this game. Damn. You just got to look them up, man. Like MU Paradise, stuff like that. I can't link them, but I wonder with this game. Does this play on MAME properly? Because an FB Alpha, it's not the way I remember playing it. No. It just wants to play on FB Alpha. You cannot play this game like this. This is redonks, man. Boom. It's probably not so much the ROM, it's the emulator settings and whatnot. There we go. There we go. All right, this is perfection right here. Forget it. Yeah, I can't get the bonuses or anything like that with the way that was firing. It's like the timing's way off. If I didn't screw up the first round again. There we go. I changed the emulator and then tweaked the video setting on it. Or the output, the video output. Oh, damn it. What up, Egg Chen? Done screwing up, man. Reset that. Actually, let me see what I changed it to. I'll tell you right now. MAME 2010, and then I changed the aspect ratio to 7:9 because MAME 2010 wanted to play it like full screen type shit, 4:3 or something. And then just changed my bezel back. So MAME 2010 for Galaga. Seems to work fine. I mean, it worked fine on the others, but you were getting the high score was tweaked out a little bit. And then you're getting a double fire crap that wasn't working for me, man. Let me see if there's any different options in this version. No, it's all the same stuff. Mouse supported, video approach 1 enabled, hide nag screen, game info, warning screen. A boom and a slug of Captain. Yeah, we should probably... Crap! I missed that message, but you're right. Oh, oh, that is tough. I could play this game all freaking day, man. Just letting you guys know that right now. This is up there on my list of all-time favorite arcade games as well. Come and get some, bro. Crap. Oh man, I almost thought I was going to shoot my fighter. Oh my god. I was almost gonna buy a marquee from the from Arcade Expo earlier this year. I don't know what I was going to do with it, but I almost bought one. Ooh! Now we're back in the game, man. Fuck, I missed him because I moved. Rookie mistake. You just stay center. Don't move. Why did I move? I missed one. Appreciate that, Egg Chen. Really do, bro. Oh, I almost got hit. Ooh. Again, almost got hit. Oh, oh my God. Oh no. All right, that's all right. Oh, no, it's not all right. Damn it. Ooh. What you know about that? Them jukes right there. Oh, God. Oh, my God, man. Intense. Oh, fuck. No, don't focus on him, man. Alright, alright. Oh, man. Appreciate that Omni Slash. Really do, man. Oh, I thought this was not the challenge stage, and I just screwed up again. There goes my high score. Damn it. That's what happens when I look away. Later, Pabst. Sorry for the how intense I had to get with this Galaga, man. I just love Galaga so much. Oh, and it's like pretty late for you too, so I don't blame you, Pabst. Have a good night, man. No! Oh, dang it, man. What was I on, stage 8? Dang it. Man. Man. Well, that was fun, though. God. Later, Ray. Appreciate you guys stopping in, man. God. That was intense. That was intense. Appreciate it, SG. It's only 7 p.m. over there. Nice. It's about midnight right here. I know on the East Coast they're at 3 a.m. Man. But I do appreciate that. Oops. Dragon's Lair does work. You just have to configure your 3 a.m. going strong. you got to set up your controls, and I know I have an old tutorial that still works. For it, but I might redo that to make it a little more cleared. Getting paid at work to watch Madlittlepixel. That's what I'm talking about, man. That is what I'm talking about. I used to watch YouTube at work all the time, man. Let's see if by chance... Nope. That was not right. Hit the exit button, so let me think what it possibly could do, because I have not looked at my config file. Oh. The direction input should be fine. It's the coin and the action button that I'm unsure of. Maybe my directional inputs aren't good either. Oh, like an idiot. I always sucked at this game too, man. My directions are fine. Hell was I supposed to do, man? What the hell was I supposed to do? There I went, jumping right in. Getting out of this game. I suck at it. I suck at it really bad. But a lot of people love Dragon's Lair. Don't blame them. But let me see. What else do we got here? I used to play the crap out of World Heroes. I don't know why. But I played the crap out of World Heroes. World Heroes 2 as well. But the first one, I remember playing the crap out of that game. I have to set up a stick for Neo Geo because I love Neo Geo. I think that's going to be the next thing I do. I'm going to set up a... Yeah. I'm going to make a stick just for Neo Geo. And put a Pi in it. And just run Neo Geo off of that bad boy. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I just need the 4 buttons. All I need is the 4 buttons, the joystick, and start and select. That's it. 6 buttons and a stick. But would I really want to do a Neo Geo only stick? I mean, there's what, 140? A Dave D stick. What is that? What's a Dave D stick? What are you talking? Oh, Dave, his stick? Let me look at it. Like, he posted pictures. I was like, what are you talking about, a Dave D stick? My bad. I know what you're talking about. I've made a ton of sticks, like, by hand and whatnot, but let me see what his setup looked like. Yeah, his setup's dope, but, you know, his setup's Street Fighter setup or standard arcade setup. I want to do a... what did he use to make that? That is pretty awesome. That is pretty sweet. I know I was looking at that earlier. But something like that something exactly like that, but just with four action buttons for Neo Geo. I don't know. I think I don't know. Yeah, I used to build them by hand. I would woodwork and make sticks. It would still be pretty simple to get some wood and make a Neo Geo stick. But having something like what Dave put together there, I don't know what he used, would be pretty sweet too. Or just using the Neo Geo X stick, if I could find one cheap and redo that. I don't know. I just got rid of my damn Neo Geo X stick too. But it wasn't, I mean, it was alright. Somebody's selling a, dang, 175 bucks. Somebody's selling a pretty nice one on Etsy. Looks like it's with acrylic or acrylic plexiglass, wood, MDF, bunch of stuff, man. But that looks pretty sweet. But that's expensive, man. I would not spend that kind of money. I would not spend that kind of money on this. If you want to look at what I was just looking at. But this is like what I want. Oh, I can't even post it. The link is too long. Never mind. Never mind. Unless I shrink the link. Yeah, but I mean, I want something with the 4 buttons, the layout of Neo Geo. That's what I'm looking for. It's like a Neo Geo type setup. Yeah, I just see a lot of people using like old Neo Geo parts. It's an ABS project, only like $8 on Amazon. I might still take a look at that though. I mean, why not? Might be cool. Black acrylic, I don't really want those. Everybody's been doing videos on those lately. I want something like Neo Geo style. Something with just 4 action buttons. Just intended solely for Neo Geo. And I'm not seeing anything out there other than pre-made stuff people are selling and stuff like that, but that's alright. Figure it out one day. But I think that might be pretty cool. Wow, my chat just like freaked out for some reason. Let me let my chat catch back up. For whatever reason, it's all jacked up. But we've been going for a couple hours here. It's pretty fun just screwing around for once, playing some actual games, and then doing a little bit of work too that I documented, making sure everything was legit. So I appreciate the help from the people who brought up some things to take a look at, and then testing some stuff that wasn't even on here to begin with was pretty fun. So appreciate all you guys stopping in. I think I'm going to end it here because it is kind of late, and I got to be up in like 8 hours, 8.5 hours. So I think it's time to start getting ready for bed. What's in the PlayStation collection? Before we go, I'll show you that. But it's 21 games. Yeah. Bloody Roar 2, Breath of Fire 3, 4, Symphony of the Night, Chronicles, Crash Bandicoot 2, 3, Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy 7, Disc 1, 2, and 3, Gran Turismo 2, Legend of Mana, Parappa the Rapper, Parappa the Rapper, Parasite Eve, Disc 1 and Disc 2, Pepsi Man, Street Fighter EX2 Plus, pretty fun game, Tekken 3, and Vagrant Story. So I think a pretty good list of games. These were the ones that were, most of these I believe were ones that Phil's Doodles used on his little personal image. And I like the list, so it was like, hey, why not? But I tweaked it a little bit just because I thought having some what was I going to say? Just because I thought it'd be interesting having some PlayStation on here. Omni Slash, different with the classic image. Yeah, I set it up that way. I mean, it's not like I really did anything. But if you set up your game list using Universal XML Scraper and you set it up for both video and your snaps, your like 3-image snaps, or, you know, whatever. It doesn't even have to be the 3-image. You can choose however you want to set it up. But if you do it that way, you set it up to where it pulls both, it'll set up your game list to where it loads up that way in Emulation Station. Daily 87, Streamlabs, I appreciate that. But I can't really go through Streamlabs for that stuff. We've been doing everything through Patreon and the sponsors through Amazon, because that way I have a way of tracking the people and whatnot, and actually having information. Patreon, you know, you can do as little as $1, and there's a post there. But if there's an issue, just send me a message either on Facebook or through my email, madlittlepixel@gmail.com, and I'll take care of you one way or another. Appreciate that, Cody. Boom, we got a little notification. Cody has become a sponsor. Appreciate that. Really do. You couldn't get it to work in the showcase themes? That's weird. I mean, I've tried it on like a ton of different themes. I don't remember if I did it on showcase. I really like showcase though. I'll have to double check. But that's how I was going to redo this as well at some point. But it's kind of a pain in the butt because sometimes you don't get all the games scraping properly. Bon Jovi, good morning from Ireland. Sweet, man. Appreciate the kind words. It's all good. We gotta get out of here in a minute though. But with that said, guys, I do appreciate everything. Daily, email me at madlittlepixel@gmail.com, and I'll take care of you, bro. Anybody else, I got to check messages and go through some stuff before I go to bed, I guess. But I do appreciate all you guys. Thank you. Catch y'all next time. Faux reals. Peace out. Have a good night, good day, wherever you are in this world. Appreciate all you guys. Thank y'all. Boom.